Hi, I'm Ralph Albert Thomas, CEO and Executive Director of the New Jersey Society of CPAs, and welcome to this edition of IssuesWatch Update. There are many things about New Jersey we're proud of. We have the best public schools in the country. We have one of the most ethnically diverse states in the U.S. 19 Fortune 500 companies have headquarters in the Garden State. Yet, despite all of these great attributes, we still have a long way to go to make living and working in New Jersey better for residents as well as CPAs. According to the Star-Ledger's Matt Arco, New Jersey faces 5 big policy issues: pensions, transportation, taxes, gambling, and elections. The NJCPA will address 3 of these policy issues that most impact CPAs and their clients. Senate Concurrent Resolution 2 and Assembly Concurrent Resolution 109 address pension payments to retired public employees. These constitutional amendments would require New Jersey to pay billions of dollars each year, regardless of the state's economic condition, to government worker pension funds. We value the hard work and dedication of New Jersey public workers, including teachers, police officers, and firefighters. They shape the future of our kids, keep our neighborhoods safe, and save lives. But amending the state constitution to force New Jersey into huge financial mandates is not the best financial solution. This plan will mean that funding for other things can fall by the wayside. That includes funding for health care, schools, and municipalities. It could also mean huge tax increases on individuals and businesses. The NJCPA opposes these constitutional amendments. We believe pension funding is important, but should not be inserted into the Constitution and consequently take economic precedence over all other important issues. We think the state can settle on the best pension fund plan through a bipartisan conversation. This conversation should begin with the many recommendations outlined in the New Jersey Pension and Health Benefits Review Commission's 2015 and 2016 reports. At the end of June this year, the New Jersey Transportation Trust Fund, TTF, will go bankrupt. The TTF funds projects to build and repair New Jersey's roads, infrastructure, and transportation systems. The state stands to lose more than $1.6 billion in matching federal transportation funds if the TTF is not renewed. The NJCPA supports establishing a stable, dedicated financial mechanism to fund the TTF. Such a funding mechanism should avoid an over-reliance on issuing bonds, which contributed to the current TTF crisis. We cannot ignore or put on hold our transportation infrastructure problems. A recent report indicated that 651 bridges in the state have deficient structures. 67% of our roads are in poor or mediocre condition. At 14.5 cents a gallon, New Jersey's gas tax is the second lowest in the nation. The gas tax has remained the same since 1988. The NJCPA has called on lawmakers from both parties to craft a compromise agreement. It would allow for increasing the gas tax while also reducing the state's death taxes. Extra funds from the increased gas tax would go solely to the Transportation Trust Fund. For more than a decade, New Jersey has had the highest death taxes in the nation. The Garden State is one of only 2 states that has both an estate tax and an inheritance tax. New Jersey never hiked its $675,000 exclusion to match the federal exclusion of $5.1 million. We conducted a survey in 2015 and found that 74% of respondents have advised clients to move to another state because of New Jersey's estate and inheritance taxes. 85% think that these taxes impact the state's middle class just as much as higher earning households. The NJCPA has joined with other pro-business and taxpayer groups to support death tax reform. New Jersey Senate Bill 1728 would raise the state's current estate tax threshold. It will go from $675,000 to $1 million next year and will phase out completely by 2021. Whether you're an employer, employee, or resident of New Jersey, the state's legislative decisions impact you. The NJCPA plays a critical role in advocating for the CPA profession and the clients they serve. To stay afloat on more legislative and CPA professional news updates, make sure you visit njcpa.org/advocacy. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, thanks for watching this edition of IssuesWatch Update.